So, Bigfoot. Tall, large, and handsome. Very hard to track down. Numerous TV shows have tried and failed to catch the big man in action, but that's because they were all looking in the wrong place. How do I know this? Because I know where they should have looked since I have found Bigfoot. It's 2014, the Ice Bucket Challenge is in full swing, and you cannot escape from Radioactive being played on the radio. However, I was on my own personal quest. Back then, I was part of an elite team of survivalists that knew how to tough it out of any situation. That's right, I was a tenderfoot rank of the Boy Scouts. I never made it past tenderfoot, but that's not the point of this story. The point is that it was time for the annual caving trip, and it was the first time I could tag along. I prepped my flashlight, put on my knee pads, and was ready to go. All I had to do was follow one rule: do not wander off on my own, and I'd have a great time. Okay, in my defense, the cave was super cool, and the rest of the group was really slow, so why shouldn't I wander off into the cold, unforgiving darkness? And that is where I found him, peering out at me from just outside my flashlight's reach. He was big, scary, and had red eyes. I froze, unable to move as he stared back at me. It was a clash of wills, a test of mental strength as to who would run away first. I lost. I mean, can you blame me? It's Bigfoot. The dude is huge, and I was, at the time, a very intimidating 4'10" preteen. A very short eternity later, I regained my wits and ran back to my group, traumatized and slightly damper than before. I couldn't take a picture, obviously, since this was back in the day and I didn't own a cell phone yet. But to this day, despite nobody else on that trip believing what I saw, I know the truth. And the reason nobody can find Bigfoot, it's not because he's in the forest, it's because he's in the caves.